Welcome
So
back.
BJ got smited by Veridi.
Yes. The gods were unfortunately not smiling upon BJ, so he had to leave us. But no worries, you still have Brandon, Brian, Danny, and myself. So there is that.
Bad cell phone service happens to everybody. That's no reason to smite someone.
Right. But yes, essentially we are halfway through the Scrabanian Temple. And, yeah, once we finish, the other set of rooms on the right side of the main hub, then, yeah, we'll be able to take on the last, spiritual trial to get our hands on our last Handscar. And that way, we'll be able to achieve the power necessary to shut down Rupture Farms. But first and foremost, scrap fight!
The sacred mating ritual.
That didn't even look like a fight. It looked like a tango more than anything.
Yeah, the mating ritual.
They call it the Dance of Death. I did enjoy this dance. Yeah, but yeah, much like how it was in the original game, you know, it's like two Scrabs fight with each other by means of pulling off some Tasmanian devil kind of shit and just spin around until one of them gets taken out.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's funny to watch, but that did not look like a fight.
Yeah, I will say the original game made it seem more like a fight compared to how it is in the remake. I think it's more so because of the particular sound effects that they use in the original game compared to the remake.
Listen. If you've ever seen how a praying mantis does their whole thing, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, we put it like that in regards to praying mantises. It's like, yeah, you're technically correct. Ow!
Ow!
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, platforms are your friends. It's a cinematic platform, so, you know, always keep that into consideration. And don't become scrap food. However, you can use yourself as a bum bait, just so you can, so that way you can distract the Scrabs, on top of possibly, you know, taking advantage of your unlimited supply of bottle caps to distract your enemies. Ah, that was some fight. Yeah, if memory serves, I believe in my initial playthrough, I don't think I really showed off too much of the Scrab fight, so I made sure to rectify that while recording the remake. So yes, no Scrab fight has been left unwatched or unseen during this playthrough. But to whom may concern. Here I am just like waiting by the door because for some reason I think like one door out of all the rooms or whatever, upon opening the door, a huge swarm of bats like just fly out, and I'm just standing on the side here being like, okay, I'm ready for those bats to come out of that door, man. I'm just waiting for it.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to take a phone call real quick.
It's all good.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, was Veridi calling you again?
No.
Oh! Okay, I do not remember how I avoided that shit. I was clearly dead. Completely dead. I made physical contact with that Scrab. He should have made food out of me.
Second chance.
Yeah, you see, in cases like that, we take those. Now, if memory serves, I believe with this room in particular, I believe there is also another secret room to be had. You just have to roll your way, like, off-screen in order to get at it. I could be thinking ahead, though. Wait. Oh, no! Ooh. Like I said, No scrap fight left behind. You see all the scrap action here on this playthrough of New and Tasty here on SpiffyNeedleGeeks.
You see two on the same plane, you have to watch them fight.
Exactly. 1, you better run away. You see 2, enjoy the show.
Or I guess on the same plane and on the same floor.
This is quality television.
Yes, quality television indeed.
Swear, there's times where they're just saying holla.
Is that holla? Oh man. Actually, I do not recall if I even said anything about this like earlier in the playthrough or not. It's just been that long since we recorded more of these raws. Speaking of like the voices you would see from those like other Budokans or whatever, I was on the verge of being one of the many voices for those Budokans actually.
Really?
Yeah, cause during the game's development, Oddworld inhabitants made an announcement that they are looking for various voice actors to provide voices for a lot of these like Budokan NPCs. And we had to submit our takes through SoundCloud. And so I did my take on it and submitted it, but I think the problem was I was unable to even after exporting like my take on a Budokan's voice, I think 2 things happened, which is why I was not able to make the cut. I believe it was either A, I was unable to export my audio file to a specific format, or I think the problem either that or I think the problem was my take on a Budokan sounded way too much like Alf. Which for those who don't know, no, it's like, no, I'm not referring to that weird monster Alf from that one sitcom. No. It's a fan favorite Budokan, in the Oddworld community, Alf, who some of you may recognize from making his first appearance in Oddworld Abe's Exodus with his Alf's Rehab and Tea. Alf had a distinct voice compared to all the other characters and such, and I think I had that voice in mind, so I can only imagine that could be yet another possibility of why my voice did not make the cut, because I had a particular lisp or whatever, and a certain pitch that sounded pretty much identical to that of Alf's.
Gotcha.
You'll probably have to look up. Actually, I think a good example of that is like just look up the first cinematic trailer for Oddworld Soulstorm. Listen for Alf. Listen to his voice, and you could imagine that's pretty much the kind of voice that I went for upon trying to I guess audition to be one of the many Budokan NPCs in this game.
Well,
okay.
If they ever need a new voice for him, they know who to call.
Well, it's like, first and foremost, I need to put together a voice demo reel. I am long overdue for that. But
Speaking of demo reels, I need to do the same.
Yeah, it's like the problem is with me, it's like, I don't know. I mean, before I can even think about trying to do like a voice demo reel, like for the longest time, I'm still trying to figure out like what exactly my voice range is or whatnot. Once I know for a fact, like I know like what kind of voices I can pull off, then it's like, oh yeah, I would be more than comfortable with pulling off a voice demo reel. But at the same time though, like this microphone that I'm using right now, it's like, yeah, while it does sound, it's probably like one of the best microphones I've ever had or whatever. It's a microphone only good for streaming. I need to go above and beyond to get the right kind of equipment for like professional at home recording.
Gotcha.
Like I think it was like what was it? The AT2020? I believe that's what the name of the microphone is. Like I know that's a popular one. But
AT, right?
Well, that's like how expensive is this equipment?
Well, with the AT2020, last time I checked Amazon, it was like $100.
Oh, you're talking about Audio Technica.
Oh, that's
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Audio Technica. Thank you.
Oh, that's like $100 is not bad.
For
Really?
the
especially
microphone,
for like a professional grade, I figured that would easily be a couple hundred, but 100? That's not bad at all.
oh yeah, for the microphone alone, that's not bad. In fact, that's how much it costs for me to get my Razer Siren X microphone that I'm using right now. So that's not bad. But keep in mind, with the AT2020 microphone, it's not a simple, USB plug and play kind of microphone. No, no, no. This is the kind of microphone where it's like you need what do they call it? Like you need a hub,
A mixer?
a mixer. Yes, you need a certain mixer to record it properly. So with the mixer, it would cost like yet another 100 to 150 bucks. So in total, you're basically looking at like over 200 bucks.
Yo, can we talk about that one scrab though back there who's like just screaming at Abe, like, "Get back here, you coward!"
Yeah, they're all like screaming at the top of the lungs for Abe to come back, aren't they?
Funny enough, I actually do own a mixer that I had to use in college for a time.
Really now?
And it's an Avid. I forget the name of it exactly, but it was it was a mixer that was required to use for our Logic Pro programs and Pro Tools for our MacBooks when we were in music production classes. And funny enough, I was actually looking into the AT as well in terms of microphones to upgrade.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The issue is I don't know. I'm not sure if that mixer in particular will work on Windows computers. I would have to run some tests to see, but I could possibly get it to work. Hopefully, without having to buy a new mixer altogether.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, yeah, I've been looking into that myself, for the sake of, like, getting into actually having more professional quality for voice acting and such, especially for a voice demo reel. But the problem is that, I've never used mixers before, so I do not know how it would work, if I try to use it with, like any kind of computer, laptop or desktop. Like, again, considering my lack of experience with mixers, like, I don't know how that would play out. Oh, come on. Alright, come on, Scrab, just a little bit closer.
I can't eat those rocks.
How about now?
Tasty. New and tasty.
Like,
Not a good choice of last words.
You're not wrong.
Any last words? Star Platinum? Those are some very weird last words.
Oh, no. Nah, I'm just kidding. No. But yeah, it's like, going back to, like, the mixers and such, there was, like a couple years ago, I did actually, like, at the time when Amazon used to have them, I did know there was, like, one particular, like, a mixer bundle. I think it was called a Scarlet. And it's like, it had both the mixer, as well as, like, the cables and a particular microphone necessary, depending on what bundle you were going for. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, I recognize Scarlet because, if memory serves, that's the same kind of equipment that Takahata 101, another very well-known voice actor, that's what he used for recording a bunch of his lines, especially for Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I mean, don't quote me on that, I cannot confirm that, but I assume that's the kind of equipment that he used for Dragon Ball Z Abridged at the time. But even then, it's like, yeah, I was wanting to get into that, but at the time, I did not have the funds to do so. And now, at this point in time, last time I checked it, that particular bundle is not available on Amazon. So, I'm just sitting here like, well, shoot. I, don't think I'll be able to get my hands on that one, but, oh well. Stuff for later, I suppose. Alright, but with that will do it for yet another part of Oddworld New and Tasty. We have finished we ignited the rest of the holy fires in the Scrabanian Temple, completed the last spiritual trial, and obtained our other hand scar. So in the next part, we will be able to get our hands on the power of Shrikal, and use that power to shut down Rupture Farm. So, see you guys then when we do just that.